Here we are, Void Tower level 66 already. I honestly forgot I made it this far. I put it on a multi and I kind of went away, did my thing, came back and checked, and I had a giant list of rewards. Hello everybody, my name is BearCozy and today we're playing some Awaken Chaos Era. If it's your first time here, I strive to make not only entertaining but also educational content, and I put as much value in my videos as I can. Here's what I want to do today. Let's run some Void Tower, let's do our daily summons, and then we'll go from there. Looking at our daily summons, I have been trying to save some shards as I go along. Let's go ahead and pop our freebie, see what that gives us. That is actually unskippable. I hope we get something good. I always get excited when I'm pulling these. And I think we got an epic. Ooh, wow, that is actually really cool. I just pulled another copy of Nathalia, and that is awesome. I got my very first copy for downloading the game during the Nathalia promotion event, and that was really cool. And this is actually really cool because not only can I use this copy to ascend my original copy of Nathalia, but I also just got myself 2 Awaken Solar Arcanas, and that we did together. Looking at my arena stats, you could see I am in Diamond 5 right now, and I am rank 110 with 4,000 points. This is a floor, so I'm just kind of hanging out and taking it easy since I pushed very hard to get here. Looking at the Glory Path rewards, I actually got myself an Awaken Solar Arcana from here. I just made a video about getting this Awaken Solar Arcana. I pushed 4,000 points, and I made a video on my team and how I got here, which was very cool. How I got the diamond with 1 level 40, 1 level 50, and 2 level 60s, one of them which was Nathalia. So if you haven't seen that, check out the full video, and that is a really cool way to get an Awakened Solar Arcana. So now that I have 2 of these and an additional copy of Nathalia, I can potentially use all 3 to upgrade and ascend my original Nathalia all the way to full, because right now she is at 3 stars. So that's really cool. All right, moving on to Void Tower. I want to run some Void Tower. I've been running this. I'm on floor 66 already. All of this was auto-battled, and that was really cool. And I want to go over the team, and I want to talk about what I'm running, why I'm running it, and my general thoughts. Now, as you can see, looking at rewards, I got a huge list of rewards so far, and I wanted to go through and claim some more together. Now, this is a common Void Tower, but common is pretty easy. Let's go ahead and activate our multi-battle, and we're going to go to probably 80, 85, something like that. If we have to manual, we can manual, but let's go ahead and see if we can get to 100. All right, going into regular Void Tower, here's the team. Winstrex, Brand, Nathalia, and Antinua. Antinua is in a curse set. Nathalia does not have a guard set, so I'm using Brand to provide that one necessary buff to activate Nathalia's trait, so she can be my damage dealer. For spells, I'm using Gaia's Renewal to help me, and the Water Prison to inflict a stun and remove a positive effect. Here we are, Void Tower level 66 already. I honestly forgot I made it this far. I put it on a multi, and I kind of went away, did my thing, came back and checked, and I had a giant list of rewards. So the cool thing is, once you make it through Void Tower, once you can use multi-battles to get there, you can kind of set it and forget it if you have a good enough team, which is really cool. So this has been working out pretty cool. They're doing their thing. The only trouble I have is with Nicholas when they put up their Unkillable Light and Dark. I have a little bit of an issue, but we should be fine here. We're doing fine. We just have to wait out the turn. There we go. We got the boost from Winstrex. We got Brand, and Brand's going to finish him up. So since this is on multi-battles, let's just hang out. Let's have a good time and watch them do their thing. Now, as you can see, I have Winstrex going first, putting up the buffs. Unfortunately, Brand overlaps the buffs. I would have liked to have him go on the second turn, which he does not. He does overlap them, but it's still working out okay. Right now, we don't have any AI control to delay any of the skills a turn or 2 turns, but I believe we're going to get there. I think the Ace development team is doing a great job, and they've introduced lots of new things. With the newest one, with the newest feature being skins, which is awesome. I'm really liking the skins. I got myself a super fancy skin for Nathalia because I beta tested the game. So that was really cool. I gave them some feedback on my thoughts, my improvements. I took a couple of surveys, and in both surveys, I actually voted the skins as my most wanted to see feature, the feature that I want to see the most. So for me, I really enjoy hero skins, and I like to change it up once in a while. I know not everybody likes them, but I really enjoy them. So here's the team. They're working just fine. Winstrex goes first, then Brand going in. Brand is 1 speed higher than Nathalia just so he can activate the buffs. And then I have Antinua here to come in and clean up whoever is left. I can, of course, use Zatlux. If you don't have Antinua, you can use Zatlux. If you don't have Zatlux, you can use Valeria or Evira. Those are all good. There are lots of choices, and I'm using these heroes primarily because I have them. Skipping a couple of floors and going into floor 70, the team is going to do their thing. Now, we got some wolves. They should go down fairly quick. Nathalia is weak to wood, so she does have a hard time taking down some of the wood heroes. These should be just fine, but whoever's left standing, Antinua should be able to take out. And Antinua actually is in a curse set, and she does proc some of her attacks more than once. Let's go ahead and see if we can focus Nathalia in the back, if I can target her. Nathalia is weak to Nathalia. I do struggle with her. I would love myself a Valeria, and as I said that, she just went down. I would love to get a Valeria, because right now I don't have a fire nuker. I do have Garel. He's not built, but he's not really a nuker. He's more of a sustained hero. And I will build him at some time. And there we go. Floor 70 goes down. And I think we're going to skip a few more floors to keep the video from getting too long. Going into floor 75 now. The team is doing their thing. They're plowing through pretty good. So far, so good. It's looking very, very smooth. Nathalia goes in, does her thing. Antinua, of course, is in a curse set, so sometimes she will take multiple turns, and that works out really, really well. You can see she's doing over 16,000 damage with her ultimate there, and she just took 4 turns in a row, so that is looking really nice. Nathalia's going to clean him up. We're going to move on to wave 3, and this combination, let's go ahead and target Yolanda, and hopefully we can kill her off there. See if I can click on her. It doesn't look like I can click on her fast enough. There we go. I want to try and kill Yolanda because Yolanda will put up massive shields on everybody. So Nathalia did her thing. Antinua took a couple of turns, but apparently it wasn't enough to fully kill Yolanda in the back. But we're still doing okay. They should go down fairly easily. There you go. Branch should finish her off. So far, so good. I don't have to manual any of this. They are moving through fairly easily. Skipping a few more floors ahead to floor 80, we are cruising right along. This is looking very, very good. We got Antinua, we got Nathalia, who have really good synergy. Antinua is in a curse set, so she does take multiple turns, which works out really nice. Now, of course, Winstrex gives everybody not only attack up, but a speed up, which allows my team to go first. And then she, of course, also will refresh the ultimate of an ally. Sometimes it's herself, sometimes it's Brand Mountain King, and that works out really well. The synergy is very, very good with this team. So I am probably most likely going to cut the video after this floor because to keep the video from getting too long, I am most likely going to cut it here. That is floor 80, and that's looking pretty good. The last couple of floors, most likely the last 5 floors or so, I might have to manual. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to try not to. I'm going to stop it here. Let's go over some gear, and then off camera, I will finish the last 19 floors. So as you could see, the giant wall of rewards here, this is looking really cool. I am going to make a video on summoning all these. We will do this together. I'm going to film everything, and I want to record this because I really enjoy not only summoning heroes, but I enjoy watching hero summons, and I know a lot of you do as well. Let's go over and take a look at the hero's gear. The first one up is Winstrex. She's the fastest to go, so we're going to start with her. Now, I did make an arena video with Winstrex, and the stats have not changed. If you have not seen that, check out my arena video that I made with her and Lunar Melisa. They actually do really well, and they got me to Diamond, and they got me to rank 69, which was awesome. I know not everyone has Winstrex, so before I pulled her, I was using Connor, and that was working out okay. But Winstrex is actually a little bit better in the higher up floors as they get harder, especially in the hard Void Tower, because the enemies actually go a lot faster. Their speed is increased. So you are going to need Winstrex to give you that much needed speed boost so your team can go first. So she is at 244 speed. The next one is Brand. I'm using Brand because I have him. His gear is very subpar, as you could see, but all I'm using him for is just to activate Nathalia straight because Nathalia doesn't have a guard set. If we look at the detailed stats, he's at 144 speed, and he's just a little bit faster than Nathalia. And you can see his health is only 15,000. So there's a lot of room to improve here. I have seen Mountain Kings with over 25k HP, so I have a lot room to improve and a long way to go. He is on Ascendant, and he's here just for the added synergy. So he is going second for those much needed buffs. The third one to go in my team is Nathalia, and of course, as you can see, I got myself a real fancy skin, so I'm really liking that a lot. She looks really, really cool. She is at 137 speed. I did have her over 140. However, I ended up pushing her crit damage from 196, I believe it was, to 223, and that meant dropping some speed. So I lost about 5 or 6 speed, but I gained a bunch of crit damage, which was very, very nice. And I just pulled another copy of her, so I can go ahead and ascend her as well. And then I do have 2 Awakened Solar Arcanas that I will most likely use on her to get her all the way fully ascended, and that will be my first fully ascended hero. So Nathalia, as you can see here, she's at 3,600 attack. She does need a little bit more attack. She is at 137 speed and 223% crit damage. If we look at her gear, most of her gear is at 15. I've made multiple videos on Nathalia, including an arena video, how I got the Diamond 5. She is who I'm using. I would love to get myself a Valeria. I don't have Valeria. My Nathalia really struggles against Mathasia because Mathasia is strong element versus Nathalia, so a lot of the attacks get deflected. I would love a Valeria. If you have Valeria, you can use her. For gear, I have Nathalia in a rage set and a warrior set because I cannot hit 100% crit rate without the rage set, so that is why I did this. Here's her gear. Her axe is level 15. It's only 5-star. Her helmet's only 5-star as well. You can see that the rainbow rolls are not great, but I did get 2 rolls on crit rate and 1 roll on crit damage, so I did keep it. You could see some of this gear, it could have been a little bit better. This piece actually rolled fairly well. I should probably lock that. 2 rolls on crit rate, 2 rolls on crit damage. I avoided agility. That is actually a very nice piece. I wish all that gear was 6-star, but it's not. I do have, however, 6-star attack percentage boots in a warrior set, which rolled very well. I got 3 rolls on speed, which is good. 1 roll on crit damage. So that's probably the best rolls you could get right there. The only thing better is if I got a quad crit damage roll. For the ring, I got a 30% crit rate ring because, as I said before, she does need help reaching that 100% crit rate. You could see all the rolls there. Not too good, but this is the best I can do for now. And unfortunately, the Rage Pendant is the last one. It's only 4 stars. It is attack percentage. I would love to replace this, but I haven't been able to get a necklace in a Rage set, which I can use. So right now it is what it is, and it's working out okay. And then Antinua actually goes last. Antinua is actually in a curse set because I've been farming a lot of Queen of Tides, and I just got my Queen of Tides team to under 2.5 minutes. Queen 12 was working out really well, and I can get myself lots and lots of gear. And as you can see, looking at the stats, her speed is 135. I have 1 ascension on Antinua. I would love myself another Antinua so I can get that A2 and activate her trait. Her attack is 3,800. Her crit damage is 210. However, her crit rate is at 95.5. So sometimes the crit rate misses. That's just the way it's working out right now. So that's the best I can do at the time. Now, Antinua was actually a promotion. She's probably still going on. It was a spend $5 or more and get a free Antinua. When I got her, I wasn't too excited about her, but I am liking her a lot, especially in that cursed set. So as I mentioned, she is in a cursed set and a warrior set. If we look at her gear, there's her weapon, 5-star. Her helmet's only 5-star as well. It's only rolled up to 12. I'm not sure if I want to keep rolling it because I got a double roll on resistance. I can probably do better when I get some better gear. Looking at her chest piece, as you can see, I got 2 rolls on crit rate, 1 on crit damage. This one might be worth taking 215 when I get some more gear charms. And of course, her boots are attack percentage. They have 2 rolls on speed, 2 rolls on crit damage, and that's working out really nice. I tried to keep her in a cursed set for that extra attack, and sometimes she gets 4 or 5 attacks in a row, and that makes all the difference. Her ring, I did not have enough charms to roll to 15, and I probably shouldn't roll this to 15, but right now, this is the best that I can do. So for the time being, I'm going to leave it like this until I find something a little bit better. Necklace is actually pretty good. It is a cursed necklace in a cursed set, The rolls aren't too great, but they are okay. 1 roll on crit rate, 2 rolls on health percentage, helping her live a little bit longer, 1 roll on speed. So I took this to 15 since it was attack percentage, and it was 6-star, and that was worth for me to do. So there we go. We went over all her gear, all their stats, and this team is working out really nice for me, and the synergy is really good. If you don't have Winstrex, as I mentioned, you can use Connor. Just make sure your Connor is fast enough to go first before everybody else. Now, all of these copies I got from the basic shards, so Connor's fairly easy to get and ascend. He can even work at 50 as long as he goes first. Zatlux you can get from the Covenant wherever he is. There's my Zatlux. Zatlux you can get from the Covenant. Here's the stats right here. I can use Zatlux, but I feel like I use him a lot, and I've been really enjoying using Antinua, so I wanted to mix it up a little bit. I do have Sierra. She is not built. She is also an option. Nathalia I went over. Aurak you can use. He's not the greatest option, but you can use him. There are lots and lots of heroes that you can use. As I mentioned, Valeria being one of the better ones, and Evira being absolutely amazing. So that's my team. I am planning on working on Evira at some point when I have a hero promotion event, but there's a bunch of options. So that's my team. I hope that helps out. Let me know how your Void Tower experience is going. If you are on regular, if you are on hard, or if you are on mythic, which is the last one. That is really, really hard. In the last rotation, I made it through floor 40 of hard Void Tower, and that was really cool. And I wanted to make another video because this is a brand new Void Tower, and I'm using slightly different comp than I was using in the last rotation. So I wanted to give you all options on which heroes you could use. Leave me a nice comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. Hit the subscribe button. That will help my channel to grow. And if you hit that thumbs up, that will help the YouTube algo to drive my video to reach more people like you. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.